He was able to use the money that was being misused to build barracks for soldiers. As we remember, the patriotic commanders, such as the late General Aronda Nyakairima, you need to touch among yourselves and find out these elements that cause this pollution. I call it pollution. Should not exist in I have heard stories about pension, about allowances, professional allowances. That like me, Museveni, I say I'm a professional because I'm a storyteller. And the money is going for that. The fuel, the army was getting fuel from petrol stations. Why would the army get fuel from petrol stations? There should be army petrol stations in the barracks. You need to touch among yourselves and find out these elements that cause this pollution. The failure by some commanders to implement the NRA collective welfare formula is also a mistake. Because, you know, when we came from the bush, the challenge we had was, how do you defend a country without money, without enough money? And our answer was initially volunteerism. You come and we defend our country. When we get money later, we shall see how to support you. But in the meantime, there are welfare needs. Education for the soldiers, the children of soldiers. Health, accommodation. Now our answer was, let's have collective solutions. Let's build army schools where the children of soldiers can study free. Yes, I'm getting a raw salary, but my child is studying free. That's good. At least my child will not corner because I'm getting a raw salary. Health, I am getting free treatment from the medical center. Barracks, I'm not staying in a Muzugo. Because they have built barracks, and I'm staying near the workplace. This was our guidelines in 1986, but much of it is never implemented. And that's how you get all these problems. Like the other boy who killed our minister, Okero Ngora, that he was getting allowances for being a bodyguard. If you are going to get allowances for being a bodyguard, how about the ones in Congo? Why would they not get allowances? And you who is riding around in Kampala, you get allowances. For what? But that's because they were not implementing the collective answer. When I am away from where I am, from my home, what I need is food. I should get food. Because I can't take the food of my family where I'm deployed. And I think that one is always provided for. Operational ration, you call it. But money. When you take that line, you will not be able to defend the country. This is the problem of Somalia. Somalia is a big country. It is 3 times the size of Uganda in land area. It needs a big army. Now, if you start saying salaries, allowances, you cannot build a big army. you will end up with a small army, 10,000, like in Somalia now. How many soldiers do you have? 10,000. What can 10,000 do in Somalia? Somalia needs an army of maybe 200,000, 300,000. Ignorance is good. You know, when you are ignorant, it's also good. Because it's not good to know too many things. That's how people get blood pressure. You take a huge country like Congo, with these Europeans, brigade, Uma brigade. What can a brigade do in Congo? Congo is about the same size as India in land area. You are not like me. You have these phones which have stories about the whole world. Me, my phone is only for ringing, not for rumor mongering. But for you, you have got these mobile phones which have got all. You go and check. What is the size of the Indian army? 1.5 million people. This is how you defend a country like India. You cannot defend it. Uma brigade. You look at people, you feel pity for Africa. How can Africa be so unfortunate? So you need big numbers. And if you need big numbers, and you make each person very costly in terms of money, how would you manage? That means you don't have the numbers. And you are more backward than the Banyankore. To be backward than the Banyankore is not a good idea. Because the Banyankore were more advanced. The Banyankore say, if you are making alarm for food, you make a smaller one. So that people don't hear and come too many. But if you are making an alarm for war, you make a big one. So which alarm are you making now? Are you making for food? If you think war is food, then you continue. You will discover. You discover that it's not a good idea. We need numbers. And that's why the strategy of the NRA was, we need, by the time we launched RIF, reduction in force, was it 1990 or something? Our army was 100,000. That's how we managed to control the whole country. We had to cut it down. But even when we cut it down, we had to convert the money into what we call force multipliers. Buying aircrafts, buying what, not to spend on welfare because we couldn't manage. So therefore, implementing these collective welfare formulas is the correct way.